I decided, now that there's been all these things going on in my life, I've had a lot more time recently. And I figured I would like to share with you some of those things I've found to pass the time better and how you could use it as well. And so that's why my top 10 for today is the top 10 tips for what to do when you have no job. Here we go. Starting at number 10. Remember all the things you do if you only had more time, and then find a new excuse not to do them. Sorry, man, I'd love to help you paint your living room, but these 14 hours a night are not going to sleep themselves. Sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. Number 9. Sit in a Starbucks all day with a notebook and pretend to be a writer, but really you're just waiting for a girl to notice that you're a writer, and when she tries to take a peek at it, hide it to make her think you're modest, but in reality you don't want her to see the doodles you've drawn of dinosaurs with laser guns attacking a circus. That passes a lot of time. Number 8. Rediscover the fine art of talking to yourself. That's a good one, too. Number 7 tip for things to do when you have no job. Walk around until you see a cop, and when you make eye contact, act like you're freaking out that a cop is there and start running away as fast as you can, shouting about how you're innocent, and then pray the whole incident doesn't lead you to being tased. That's the key thing to that whole thing. So you may not want to do this if you have any intelligence. That's probably something you don't want to do. Number 6. Open your own movie rental store in your living room called Lodger's Didio and make customers out of empty boxes and old clothes and try to upsell them the expired cheese molding at the back of your fridge. You should probably be crazy. That's to do that one. Okay. Tip number 5. Come up with convincing lies to avoid telling your mother that you lost your job. She eventually found out. Number 4, write that novel you've always wanted to. Oh no, wait, The Devil Wears Prada has already been written. Sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it. No, tip number 3, take a day and watch the entire Star Wars trilogy back-to-back twice. Technically, you could watch the new trilogy and the old trilogy just once, but just because you have a bunch of extra time in your hands doesn't mean you should be watching terrible movies. The new movies are terrible. That's what that joke is about. Tip number 2. It is not possible to drink a 4 liter of milk in an hour. It doesn't matter if it's skim, 1%, 2%, or homogenized. All it is a waste of a lot of milk in an afternoon. It's sick. You're just throwing up. And finally, the number 1 thing to do when you have no job, make a half-rate comedy show. So there you go. There you go.